she took that bag of money. That's where he keep his money, in that bag. So instead of her watching like she usually watched, she got mad and ran out with the bag of money.
Now, she has said this on a couple of other podcasts also, by the way, that when Cassie ran out that room, I heard other people say that Puffy claimed that she took her clothes. Puffy clothes was in that bag. What do y'all think? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Mesha, man. Shout out to Mesha. It's one of the victims that is actually giving a very clear recollection of what she encountered. And I think now I'm getting this. This is hot, young. Jaguar Wright is going to come on later on and ask her some questions and try to clear up some things. And this thing gets heated. So this is what I wake up to, y'all. I try to take a nap. I'm trying to rest because I've had that cold. I'm a little over the cold. I still feel a little, but anyway, Mesha and Jaguar Wright live. Diddy survivor from viral photos reveal identity. Let's just check it out. I'm playing it not from the beginning. Y'all let me know in the comments if you want to see the whole thing and me talk about it and react to it and everything. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy
And
out.
I didn't want to turn them papers in, but he told me to turn everything in. So I gave all that to the police. And he gave me, what is that called? The USB thing. Like back in the day, they used to put it on like a little chip.
Thumb drive.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
He gave me that. Yeah, he gave me that. The police watched that. They asked me, how did I get this? And I said, I stole it. I was told to tell them I stole it. I said I stole it, and I told them to call Damian Williams, U.S. attorney, which was the first person that kind of rescued me, saved me when I wrote my police report the first time in New York.
Had they tried to use you as a surrogate?
Yes, they did use me. They didn't try. They used me. And it was other women down there that used as surrogate. I wasn't the only person he was doing this to.
Do you think that his kids then presently, that other women were actually used to?
They took eggs. I know they took eggs and they was dishing out my eggs to people. They took my eggs. I can't say their name because they got it to where you can't say their names. But that person that got it to where can't nobody say her name, she had my eggs too. And this is not allegedly. This is the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. And the truth sucks because people look up to these celebrities.
So you got a viewer is asking, how many of your babies did they take away?
At least 4. And they sold them in the sex underground. So it could be some still alive to this day. But
is my mic working now, Sean?
It's just really like, maybe do a restart and see if you can. It's just like, sounds really weird. So that must have been really traumatic for you to have those babies taken away. I've got a 1-year-old baby here, and I've seen what the bond is like. Were they just using so many substances on you just to keep your mind like just completely destroyed?
It's the whatever is in the baby oil, because I didn't do drugs. I didn't smoke, or I didn't like to smoke or drink liquor or nothing. So he'll just rub something on me like that. Because a lot of babies didn't make it because he was getting me high on that substance. And the doctor told him in order for me to have the last baby that he named Chance, and it was like to be honest, they were doing some mad scientist work where they took her egg, my egg, and merged it together. Like they doing mad scientist work. But I'm pretty sure if we do a DNA test, I'm 1,000% sure knowing that baby gonna come back to me. It's gonna come back to me.
Did you come across Cassie and 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦?
Yes, I was there with them.
And were they going through these things as well?
Yes, it was the relationship that Diddy had with all the women around is more of a pimp relationship. We were like all in competition with each other. I liked it, the people, but they hated me, and everybody wanted that number one spot. I think I was the only one that didn't get money out of him, to be honest. But everybody else, they get money. They got money. And he used to be like, oh, you don't use me like that. He looked at me as a best friend. That's what he told me. Me being naive, I thought he loved me, but once I started getting off them drugs and like especially when every time he got me pregnant, had to keep me off the drugs, I knew this not what's up. When I got out, woke up out the 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦 world.
Do you know the backstory behind the Cassie video?
She was watching him have sex and she took that bag of money. That's where he keep his money, in that bag. So instead of her watching like she usually watched, she got mad and ran out with the bag of money.
Now, she has said this on a couple of other podcasts also, by the way, that when Cassie ran out that room, I heard other people say that Puffy claimed that she took her clothes. Puffy clothes was in that bag. What do y'all think? I personally think, allegedly, this is what I think, right? You got to say the word allegedly so much. I think that it was money in that bag because the bodyguards and the security guards talked about that bag that he kept money in. He had a bag that he kept a lot of cash in and a lot of drugs in. Yeah. And one time they told the story that in that same bag, he actually had some condoms in there, and Kim got mad because he put them condoms in there. And he said, well, those are not Gene, the other bodyguard guy name. And he called him up there and said, tell her these your condom. Oh, my bad, Kim, I must have left them in there by mistake. And Kim looked at both of them and said, you going to hell right along with him. I know damn well who. I just let this happen because I know, but anyway, that's a whole different story, man. I'm keeping up with this stuff, man. So y'all talk to me.
Those were not clothes. It was money in that bag.
Money in the bag.
And what do you think about 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦's death?
I feel like he got like a mad scientist that created stuff because he plagued me with stuff and sent me to Dr. Simbi. And I remember telling Dr. Simbi, they're going to kill you. And then he gave me something. I threw up blood. I pooped it out and I was cured. And then P. Diddy said that I couldn't have no more unprotected sex because they wanted to see how long it lasted. But he was having his people make things and plaguing people with it, or put it in their drinks, put it in their food. She used to drink natural juices. I think it would be like oranges and lemons. If I'm not mistaken, a mango, and she'll make her own juice and she'll keep it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, in the lawsuits, they're talking about all the drinks being spiked.
I believe her. I can tell the way she moving and the way she talking. She's trying her best to get the truth out. She's not hesitating. She's telling exactly what she remembers, and she's spilling her guts, so to speak, on what she know that is the truth. I can tell that she is trying her best to tell the truth to people, and why don't people believe me while I'm telling the truth?
And the baby oil and stuff like that.
Yes, whatever in that baby oil, that is some bad stuff. You can rub a little bit, like, you know how you put a little bit of oil on you, and I'll be like, hey, give me all your money out your bank account. You gonna go give me your money out your bank account. It was a rapper that was with him that was on that song, Make That Money, Take This Money. He put that oil on that man and made that man, he was telling the story what he did, made that man go to the police station, and he told them what he did about something he got away with.
Do you have a lawyer now that's helping you, and are you part of the cases against him?
After the holidays, I surely would be. I have a lawyer. But right now I just go to this church. And this is my uncle and my auntie. My uncle and my auntie, they are helping me right now, but I went to Metro Care.
She shouldn't have showed that church. Real talk, man. She should not have put that card up there. And I don't know. Let's look at it again. I hope it ain't no information up there, but that's too much information she put up there. The people.
I surely would be. I have a lawyer.
That looked like a big church. So if somebody looking for you to offer,
but right now I just go to this church.
Yeah, somebody looking for you to offer you.
And this is my uncle and my auntie. My uncle and my auntie.
Y'all know what I'm getting at. Y'all not dumb.
Are helping me right now, but I went to Metro Care because I broke down real bad. Like I was thinking of unaliving myself before I even came out. I was thinking about unaliving myself when Adrian started talking about me, but she gave me the strength to come forward and to tell the truth. But at first I was like, this was just like, oh my God, like it's stressing me out. I feel like they was coming to get me and I don't even know who they are, but I just be feeling like they're after me and I don't know who's after me. But me getting back in church and being spiritually protected and them praying for me is what's keeping me sane. You know, it's keeping me to where I'm not gonna end up in a mental hospital or I'm not going to unalive myself, because everything happened for a reason and God planned it to go this long. Christ planned it to go this long. And if you call on him, if you accept him in your life, he will show up for you and he will be there for you. And what's been keeping me sane is to know that my God, he didn't leave me. I left him. And he forgave me for the things that I've done.
I don't know if is my mic working any better now, Sean? Sorry.
Just sounds like you're like a robot, something like.
I don't know what's going on. I apologize.
Maybe turn the volume down, maybe, because it's like.
Yeah, turn the volume down, Ron.
Yeah, you
turn it all the way down to -0. Oh. Just joking, Ron. That's Ron, my man.
That'll be what it is.
Sorry about that, Mesha. I've got one more question, then Ron's going to ask you some questions. Have the cops tried to interview you, Mesha, about any of this?
I called the FBI when I saw Mr. Damon, the U.S. attorney, on TV. I called the FBI. They haven't called me back, but when I finally got somebody to take my case, and she said that she will get with me after the holidays, so I'm looking forward to that. And whatever else I have to do. But the thing is with me not having a lawyer, because back in 2012, all this stuff was already going to be happening. But if I would have came up forward, he probably would have got arrested a little bit faster. But he was threatening to kill me. And Roger Bonds found me. And he should be able to vouch for me because he gave my number to P. Diddy and he called me. And he was like, as soon as I step in New York, he was going to kill me. So I never went. 2012, I met Ally Carter again. Last time I seen her, I was being raped by Akon and some other dude from out of Dubai or somewhere, and they were fisting me. And Ally sat there, but she had to play her role because everybody had to survive. When 2012, Ally Carter, everybody got in contact with me, and I sent her my documents of everything that happened. So she has, if anybody can get in touch with Allie Carter, she has the original documents where I put everybody's name in it. And they asked me about Blink Twice. I told them I didn't want no parts, but y'all can make a movie so it could be awareness. I didn't say I sat down and I came up with I said that they came from my police report. I never said I helped write Blink Twice. I just said it was based off my police report.
Mesha, Jaguar Wright's in the chat.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, y'all, Jaguar Wright is about to come up. Come on, Jaguar, please. Be respectful. That's my girl, though. Here we go.
She's watching this. She's a friend of the channel, and she's been helping a lot of people. Are you okay if she comes in to the live stream and talks to you with us?
Yes, she can.
Oh,
I don't have no problem with her.
I just wanted to get your permission for that. We've got loads of questions from the viewers as well, which we're going to get to. And are you getting help now, like psychological help, spiritual help?
I have spiritual help, psychological help. You know, it's the holidays, so the places are closed. But I reached out to the RA crisis place where I'm at, and I told them that I wanted to be hypnotized so I could get my dates together, because that's kind of messing with me, of me being out of there. But the thing is, I don't remember the dates. He never let me know what day it was. I just remember every time I was in pain. I just remember every time I was hurt. I don't remember the doctor. I remember tell you if it was hot or cold, but I don't remember this happened at 10:30 Monday 2004, because I could be telling you what's going on, but the dates the story is not in place.
Look, Mesha, when people have been through traumatic things, and especially when substances have been used to brainwash them, memories, you know, and they're not going to be 100% accurate, and people need to accept that you're speaking from the heart. We can tell that by what you're saying, by what your body language is.
Yes.
But when you're traumatized, your memories can get a bit funny, and that's just a normal part of it. Now, do you still have like nightmares, PTSD, that kind of thing?
Yeah, the Metro Care, they said I got a lot of trauma when I went to Metro Care. They prescribed me some medicine because I have sleep paralysis a lot, to where them spirits be holding me down in my sleep. And it's something there. It's not my brain. It's something that's holding me down.
And you rely on your faith to help you with that?
Yes, all I do just call on Christ, call on my God, and it makes it go away. Like I can wake up, I can move. Because sometimes I be awake with my eyes open and I can't move.
And what's your social circle of support like right now?
Right now, I'm at the church. My mom, my dad, they weren't there, you know, so I'm telling them I forgave them for not being in my life and not guiding me the way that I need to be guided. My mom is supporting me the best way she can. She just does not know. So I'm about to go take the test. I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know what else to do. My mom, she's helping me as far as, you need to go ahead and call this place so you can go get counseling. But really, going to church and me praying and me reading the Bible, that's what's keeping me sane.
So Mesha, Jaguar has just joined us. Hello, Jaguar.
Hey guys, how are you? Hey Sean. Hey Rolo.
How we doing, Jag? How we doing?
Oh, fabulous. Just getting ready for my parents' anniversary. Cooking up a storm.
Yeah, you're cooking up their favorite meal, right, for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you spoken with Mesha before, Jaguar?
Huh?
Sean want to get right to it. Sean said, forget all this.
Just once over with Natanya.
Okay, great.
I went over there to pray with her and
shout out to Latanya.
Let her know that there are people praying for her and to be encouraged and be glad to be alive and, you know, put the past in the past.
We appreciate you coming in.
You know, my green screen here, do you see it says thanks, Zoe? That's my Blink Twice lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really love that movie. It's so elegant, you know, it's quite the totem. You know, the yellow is for warning, and if you look through the film, on so many different occasions, yellow pops up. The weirdo guy with the glasses, the heart glasses, all set upside down, trying to alert the girl that danger was there. I mean, it was a very elegantly written piece. And I mean, I've said myself that I have no doubt in my mind that they spoke with someone who had been there. So I just,
Yeah, it's true. They took it from my police statement.
Interesting. What year was that?
That was 2012.
Okay. Now, you said something very interesting the other day. And let's just be clear. Neither one of us have spoken online, offline, other than with Natanya, correct?
I've seen you. What I told Adrian is that I seen you in the club, and I remember you speaking about what the Cuban good and stuff, and
You
that
said
you
it was a strip. You said it was a strip club in Dallas.
in North Dallas. Yeah, it's called Dallas Cabaret. Dallas Cabaret North and Dallas Cabaret South.
Cabaret. And this was. You remember it specifically. It was in 2012.
Yeah, because that's when I was living in the Highland Hills in Oak Cliff. That's why I was staying in Oak Cliff. And
That would be unfortunate.
you weren't there.
Exactly when was it that you were in the mental hospital?
She just said she don't remember dates too well.
That was like in 2005.
She trying her
I
best
was
though.
there. I was 2005, 2006, something like that. That's when I got back home. That's how I got home, because they was trying to
Sweetheart,
book
I
me.
need to inform you of some very real information about me, which can be easily charted on my Instagram. I've been traveling, performing, and living in many different various places all over the world. I did not decide to move to Dallas, Texas until 2016. Now, I did start working and gigging and recording in Dallas before 2016, when I first started frequenting it in 2014, after I left Philadelphia with my family. And see, I had moved me and my son to Shreveport, Louisiana. Now, in between that time, I took a contract with Dwayne Wiggins, doing film and television production and recording and sound. In 2015, my son was arrested. I came back to Philadelphia. I got my family together. We moved to Dallas in 2016, and Giovanni came to follow later that fall. Sweetheart, I was nowhere near Dallas, North Dallas, or a strip club in 2012 at all. Matter of fact, I was spending more time in Miami and Paris, nowhere near Texas.
Yeah, but you have a twin out there that talked about the same thing we talked about.
Wait a second.
But okay.
Wait a second. I am telling you that story that you're telling about me as fact and true, that you have repeated on several platforms now. It's not possible. It never happened.
To who? That I never talked to you?
No, not in 2012, not at a strip club.
Oh, I don't know what year. 2012 is the year I think that I signed the paper.
That's what you've been saying. Repeat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the year I remember them contacting me. But I was having conversations with various people in the club, because like celebrities, CBJ.
Do you understand?
CBJ and everybody was like coming to that club. A lot of people came to that club.
I know who hangs out at Cabaret, and the reason why I know the girls at the strip club was because after I moved to Dallas in 2016, I was Lyft driving, and I always drove the girls home at night.
Yeah.
But see, that was 2016.
So is it possible?
She keeps saying that she don't remember the dates. That's why she want to get hypnotized. Marsha wants to get hypnotized so she can she's trying to do the best she can, Jaguar. She might have the dates mixed up, and you probably don't remember talking to her, but you know, all these years, everybody talked to so many different people, but she was in fear and trying to get help, and she don't know what day it is because she been drugged up and stayed, you know, days and days and weeks at a time at this crazy Puffy house. That's all.
But is it possible then that it's just a mix of timelines or jagged
Ron.
memories, overlapping from
years
I don't know
of drug
No, I'm
portion.
saying flat out, she never met me or spoke to me at all. I do not know her. The only time I've ever spoken to this young woman was with Natanya. I had nothing but positive things to say, and I still feel the same way. I do not believe you should be doing all that you're doing. I think you need to get counseling.
Yeah, I do need counseling.
You need to. I think you need to get in serious therapy immediately. I think you're doing yourself great harm. Do you realize that the things that you're sitting here admitting on camera, online, unaliving babies and cannibalism and such?
I'm going to tell you this. I told the police that they said I was in survival mode. It's the truth. It's the truth. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie.
Police will tell you anything
to
get you to admit things so that they can use them against you later in prosecution. I'm asking.
Well, why did they prosecute me then when I was crying and I was telling them what I went through?
Sweetheart, you ain't got to put it on for me.
But they sent me home. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or come anyway, but they sent me home. They sent me home. I told them. Why didn't they go arrest him when I told them what he was doing? Why didn't they arrest him? And when they was coming in,
all of these interviews that you're doing yourself great harm.
Yeah, probably am. But after I get my word, I'm not.
The things that you're saying are gut wrenching for people
to
listen to. Yes, they're gut wrenching for people to listen to. So I can only imagine what it's like for you to keep swallowing and digesting this over and over again. It's literally bordering abuse.
I understand what you're saying because I go back and I read the video. I look at the videos.
I know you do, and I implore you to stop. They are not positive.
None of them. Not even the one we was praying on. None of them.
People online are here to feast on your pain and use it for entertainment and clicks and views and dollars.
True.
That is not what you need. You need
I need help. I'm calling out for help.
You need therapy. You need help. Real help. And that's
something
right. that content creators cannot give you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, whatever lawyer you have, everything you're saying is going to make it very hard for him to defend you in the future.
Him or her.
Guess what? This footage will be here
for life.
Forever.
You're not helping yourself.
They already talked about what was out. They already know.
You're not helping yourself.
Jaguar is trying her best to tell her that basically you're incriminating yourself. The more you talk, the more these other lawyers on the other side, they are going to pick through what she said this. What she says she can't remember. She can't remember the dates. Look, Yana, listen to this clip. Yeah, but she's not getting it because all she know is I'm telling the truth. I'm coming out and I'm telling the truth. But you're doing it wrong, Mesha. You don't do it on these podcasts. If I was giving you advice, I would tell you never ever do another podcast. I would love to pay you to keep your mouth shut. That's the best help I can give you. Somebody needs to say, this girl need money. I'm gonna give you some money and everything. Don't do no more podcasts, please. If you're true, you know you're telling the truth, you need to get off these podcasts because it ain't good for you. You showing them the card of what church you go to so they can find you real fast, it's not good for you.
And
by speaking the truth,
the amount of pressure that is about to lap on you. I don't think you Sweetheart, I literally came here as a gesture of love because when I see somebody going down a dangerous path when they're about, oh no. I don't think you understand, my dear.
I understand what you're saying because my mom said the same thing, but at the end of the day, it's the truth.
Sweetheart, what you're doing to yourself.
See, she said it 3 times. It's the truth. It's the truth. Just because it's the truth, that's even more of a reason why you shouldn't be on these podcasts saying it. You should not be on these podcasts telling the truth. You should not do that. You need to talk to your lawyer first. Girlfriend, Mesha, please. You think you helping, but you hurting not only yourself, but you hurting a lot of other victims by coming on here telling the truth.
It is cruel. It is cruel. Okay?
Still pop pills and all that shit. I can tell. Still get high.
Probably. Do you understand what do you hear what you're listening to?
Okay. I have 3 witnesses outside of that. You're gonna be proud of me, Jackie. The most important thing for you to do. Before you said it, already been done. She gonna fail tomorrow, watch, because she's too high strung. You probably gonna pop a couple.
She the one that told my story first. Miss Jaguar, I really don't care what Adrian got to say because I told her don't get on live and don't say anything. Don't say nothing. I was venting to her. She shouldn't have went live and said nothing. I went for her to help. She didn't help. She reached back out to me because she knows the truth. The truth will come out whether this, that, or in the court. But you're right. That's why I was telling him I really don't want to do any more lives because it's not helping. I'm thinking I can release and talk about it, but it's not helping. But people in the world need to be aware of the things that's going on.
This is not healthy. This is not therapy. Prostrating everything that happened to you before a group and a pit of vultures is not helping you.
It's not, but it happened to me, and I've been shut up all my life. I've been shut up all my life. They've been telling me to shut up.
The woman that brought you online is now contradicting everything you're saying.
That's her.
She fired Lionel, and now you're being represented by him. There are conflicts of interest.
Wait a minute. I missed that. So she fired Lionel? She not down with Lionel no more? Oh my God, this is a soap opera.
This thing.
Let me back up a little bit.
That's her.
She fired Lionel, and now you're being represented by him. There are conflicts of interest in this thing out the wazoo. Please stop this now.
Stop, Mesha.
Adria has said things that she's witnessed about drug use regarding you. I don't know what
drug use she regards me. She saw me because I don't. What drug she saw me do? Other than me send her Bible scripture, other than me pray with her.
All right, then tell me about Yellow Beezy's house. You being at Yellow Beezy's house.
I told her an incident where he saw when Diddy told them to kill me. That's what I said. I didn't tell her get on live and repeat that. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about Yellow Beezy's house. She know about it. Tell her where the spot's at. Since she knows so much. I don't know nothing about that.
You just said Diddy did what at Yellow Beezy's house?
I told her that he's telling people to kill me. I was staring at him.
You know that house is a trap house.
Is it? It's because it's not a house.
Why were you there?
Because I live in the same place.
Girl, you need to keep your mouth
let me
shut.
just put a pin in this for just now, because I think a lot of things are getting brought up.
What about Adrian trying to save Anthony Galloway when he was a fucking pimp to her and me? What about that? She don't want to. No, we're not gonna lie. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth. She wanna lie. She wanna cover herself because she got scared yesterday. Even off me and her, we talk every day, and she
Why
already
did she get scared?
because she knew how old I was, and she used me as blackmail to get a fucking apartment that didn't get paid up for 6 months. She got scared because her and Anthony came up with this idea. They got on. He became a model. She started going to Miami. She started being the main girl freak off. Her and Superhead were into it. I remember all this stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I'm going to put a pin in this just now. We're kind of touching on topics and areas where
You can discredit
really
me.
know.
I got home recording a minute in. I got recorded. See, everybody playing chess think I'm playing checkers. I got her recorded. I got her recorded I recorded our conversations. So she can discredit me all she want. She's recorded. Well, girl, I know, but what we're going to tell the people don't need to know this. The people don't need to know this. The people don't need to know this. We're just going to put this narrative up. She did this, not me. I told her, don't talk about me because I need a lawyer. Okay, I found somebody to represent me. I gotta wait till after the holidays, and then after I get my lawyer I already know.
There's
I send
a
them
whole lot
video.
of protesting going
All right,
on
so
in the chat.
I don't know if my mic wasn't working before, if it is now. But let's just put a pin in this whole narrative just for a second. I think a lot of the topics that are being brought up here weren't really ones that perhaps Mesha expected to be thrown to her. And I just want to sort of just de-escalate this for a second.
Well, I'm not upset. I want to get clarity.
I got upset at Adria because she already taken me.
My name has been drug into this.
And I didn't tell her to get on there. I told her that in confidence. I said, I don't know Jaguar. She didn't know who I was. They was just telling a story. I just told, and she got on there and let's talk about this. And because she's high in the car. I didn't tell her to do that. I was on there. I really started scratching like, I don't want to talk about this. Supposed to be the song.
And what make it so bad is Lionel B had to just straight up drop her from the call because she was saying so much stuff. She kept cussing, and Lionel was like, watch your mouth, watch your mouth. Y'all can see it. It's on his page, you know. And then all of a sudden, I'm falling asleep trying to keep up with this stuff. And they see, Brute, we not gonna do this. He just straight up dropped her. He dropped somebody. Now I might be getting little things mixed up sometimes. I'm just because I just heard the female voice and I'm assuming it was her. And he said, we're not gonna do that's what we're not gonna do. So he had to drop her. And probably after he cut off the phone call and they finally talked back after the stream was over with, they didn't like each other's words, so he's not representing her on as a podcast manager or whatever he's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm just bringing y'all the news.
Leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. She kept talking. Okay, now she talking and we on live, and I did say that. So I will say that I said the things that I've said. And I said the things that I've said, and I can admit that I said it, but it was not for her to use my story or not for her every conversation we have to get on live or get on somebody's podcast and tell people. It's supposed to, I was confining in her. And the confining is, you remember me, right? Because I was crying for this girl. I wanted to go. I looked at her as a mother. I was crying for her. And she left me with him. She got her apartment. We did get jumped. We did. We got jumped. She was mad at me. And she told me I couldn't go upstairs because I was trying to run away to her. She left me multiple times. And I still, not necessarily befriend her, but I still associated myself with her because she is my proof. I've been screaming on the inside for so long. And I've been talking, the guy says, speak.
I'm sorry, I'm just monitoring the chat. It's a bad habit. I've been dealing with these things online for so long.
Jag, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of what you're throwing at Mesha tonight is based off of her memories.
You were saving people.
Her memories.
I remember it was like something. It was something like where you could get dressed behind it. I remember stuff.
So
I never said you hurt nobody. I said you helped. That's what I told her. I told her that you would help.
When did I help you? I don't know you, ma'am.
She didn't say that, Jaguar. She didn't say that you helped her. She said, I told them that you helped the people. I told them that you help people, not hurt people. Listen.
I remember it was like something. It was something like where you can get dressed behind it. I remember stuff.
So
I never said you hurt nobody. I said you helped. That's what I told her. I told her that you would help.
When did I help you? I don't know you, ma'am. This is the
you
problem.
keep saying, but that's the narrative. Everybody gonna say they don't know me. Okay, I don't know you. You don't know me, Jaguar, and I apologize for even bringing your name up. I apologize for even bringing your name up because I don't know you.
Let me just interject.
I'm gonna need you to produce evidence of something.
Yeah, let me
real.
Only once I get into it.
I need to say something for one moment without interrupting.
I will. My only evidence is that police report that Alec has, and she gave it to the insurance people to keep it for the court.
And my name is involved in that somehow.
So whenever I get in contact with her, because you witnessed stuff, so you are on it for witnessing stuff.
What?
What did you witness?
Right, no, I don't know. Listen,
I don't want to keep talking about it. I'll give you my number. We can talk off the line.
That's the best thing you ever said.
Can hear me. I don't know if my mic's working.
That's the best thing you ever said.
Can anyone hear me?
No, Ron, we can't hear you. I'm gonna talk over top of Ron.
This is very troubling for me. I hear you, Ron.
Okay, you hear me?
It's
okay.
serious if I call you Ron.
Yeah. So answer me this, Jag. Right. So a lot of this is stemming off of this memory that Mesha is saying she has of meeting you, which you say you've no recollection of.
No,
is it not? No. That's fine. I understand that. So in your experience with being a survivor, right, and you have these memories, and you have people who start pulling things apart. Have you never experienced a time where you have believed solidly that something has happened, but the trauma, the medication, the alcohol, the baby oil, all of this can just warp things to a point?
I thought I was dead. I couldn't believe I was alive.
I mean, because I think
I have been passed out and bleeding out in the trunk of that car for so long.
No, I get.
I thought I was dead. I didn't even realize I was still alive.
All I'm saying is it not more likely that when we look at the slice of all the information Mesha's put over, is it not possible? Is there not room for discussion that perhaps that memory is a fragmented memory? It could have been.
You want to know why I don't discuss all of the abuses against me in detail online?
Well, no, that's not what I was asking.
You want to know why?
No, we don't want no one know why.
I didn't already put it out there. I would just talk about the stuff that she put out there, but I haven't talked about everything.
No, please let me speak.
Okay.
I haven't talked about everything.
Please let me speak, ma'am. I don't talk about them because they're horrific. I don't like thinking about them. The night terrors that I still experience to this day traumatize me even still at times when I'm caught off guard. All of my years of therapy and self-work have taught me sharing the details of these stories can do nothing more than hurt or enrage someone else's mind.
But would you not also say though, Jag, at the start when you were reliving this and telling these stories, that was part of your process and journey and breaking through?
I was gang raped by 5 men who came through my door with guns, and they stayed for just over 2 days. The scar right here, just under my cheek, it's very light now. That's where they put the cigarette out of my face. I know what urine tastes like. I know what feces taste like. They did both in my mouth. I was cut, I was beaten, and I was burned. And guess what? That's me keeping it light, G.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you want to know why me telling all of that is pointless? Because it has nothing to do with who I am right now.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what the point of what I was saying was. It's not about who you are right now. It's about who you were at the beginning, when you were dealing with all this, when you were coming out, when you were telling your story.
Yeah, no. I never told this to anyone. I didn't discuss any of this with anyone.
That's not the point, though.
It is unnecessary, and it is something that should be kept between the confidence of a lawyer or your therapist. This is not for public consumption.
Do you not feel that it's almost...
My reason for coming here is this young woman has sat in here
on
several occasions, online, on different places, saying that she had this meeting with me, that I talked to her, that I did this. She gave details. I asked her about the details. It's not possible. It's not that I don't recollect it. I'm saying it never happened.
I get that,
And
but do you
she's
maybe think...
convinced. She's convinced.
I get that, though, but do you not think that...
No, did you
perhaps...
not just sit here and play the...
Ron, you're not getting it, are you?
Oh, you know what? I wish I never said your name. Yeah, everyone has to pretend like they never met me. No, sweetheart. I never met you.
But do you not think do you not think that could have been a knee-jerk reaction to being addressed on a public platform out of the blue?
I don't. Because she's been telling this story with confidence.
Well, yeah, but confidence. Okay.
Platforms.
Okay, but do you
have
think
25 content creators right now doing polls in their chat saying, is Jag the mastermind behind 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦 and Mesha?
Well, yeah, I get that, but at the same time,
no. Do you really get that? Do you really get all of the hate mail that I'm getting? All of the lies, people saying that I'm scamming, that I'm behind this. Meanwhile, Lionel B is running around being everybody's YouTube manager, charging people anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 a pop, taking percentages while sitting there teaching these girls how to negotiate views,
wow,
per clicks on AdSense. But I'm the scam artist.
Well, I mean, to be honest,
I have nothing to do with it.
What you're saying about Lionel.
Do you know how wild it is?
Ron, you need to give up trying to talk. Just let Jaguar talk, because every time you try to, but I understand, but then she cuts you off again. You need a stop button, buddy.
Well, I mean, to be honest,
I have nothing to do with it.
What you're saying about Lionel.
Do you know how wild it is to live the life that I live and wake up in the middle of a whole conspiracy I have nothing to do with? Literally.
Yeah, the internet's a bit of a mess.
These were my witnesses. These aren't my witnesses. I didn't say I had 3 Diddy witnesses on Piers Morgan. I said I had 3 Jay-Z witnesses. There's somebody that literally did a whole 4-hour live, and some of the members of that fan club, like Danny Lynn 678, and I said, you realize you have about 150 trolls from 4 different major content creators. I mean, not major, under 100K, who lie about me every day, sitting in this chat doing disinformation the whole way.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of part of the parcel when it comes to the internet.
No. All of these people that are sitting here lying about me in this chat have been running polls saying, Jag is the mastermind. Jag is behind them.
Yeah, but that's just madness, no?
No, that's not madness. It's called defamation and slander.
Well, yeah, but it's also the internet. I mean, you can't stop all of it, right?
I got you. But it's one thing to enhance.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's shit.
Another thing to invent it. I work with real survivors.
Yeah, I'm not taking away from anything you're doing or your story. No, I get it. Trust me.
I just got one woman out of jail. I have another woman sitting in a mental hospital behind the Akon thing. This isn't good for them. and having people trying to paint me out to be some kind of opportunist or liar or scam artist or mastermind or what, like, this is insane.
But do you not think then if you're representing if you're representing survivors, right? And by all means, we can see Mesha's been through a lot and has her own story to tell. Do you not think that this conversation would have been handled better for her in a different way?
No, I don't.
All right.
Because she's consistently told the same story over and over again and repeat it as fact, and it's not.
I'm with you. Hey, listen, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. If you feel like you need to defend yourself and put your push back, I'm with you. I understand why that would frustrate you. I understand why you wouldn't want your name dragged into something that you're saying isn't true. I completely get that.
I got 1,000 extra comments today that I have to ignore or get rid of for something I have nothing to do with.
Well, again, though,
wishing them well and wishing them help. Now, what I do know is there's a lot of people that have been doing disinformation on me for quite some time who used to make a lot of money, which is why they now hate you and mock you and scorn you and encourage you to come over here and throw off your chat. I also know that now that I've started working with content creators like you and others, they feel very threatened because their AdSense checks are drying up because their negative Jaguar Wright content is no longer relevant. You're scavengers.
Wow.
But to make a meal out of these women is disgusting for all of you. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. And to make them sit there and repeat these stories over and over again, and nobody is bothered to get them any kind of psychiatric help or even ask. Forget a lie detector test. Have either of these women taken a psych eval?
Well,
I'm going to tell you something right now. If you are a schizophrenic, you come up with stories like that all the time. Trust me. I've been locked in mental hospitals with women who have been extremely convincing. So
what are you saying then? You're saying that if somebody wants, let me finish. If you're saying that somebody wants to tell their story or put their story out there as a survivor, offering a platform to do so should require a psych evaluation, and we shouldn't accept that somebody's ready to tell their story and capable of displaying that. I mean, is that what you're saying?
I do not see how her talking about feces, excrement, bodily remains, the death of infants, cannibalism, being saved, mermaids being eaten, sharks with teeth, being drowned, being beat to death, and still being alive. I don't see how any of this is going to benefit anyone who is representing her in any way.
Well, is it not more about what she wants?
At this point in time, y'all just sat here and watched her try to convince me that her and I had a meeting that never happened. I think it's time for her to get a psych eval. Because if she is schizophrenic, and guess what? Trauma-based psychosis is very real. If she actually went through half of the things that she said, that would be enough to drive somebody into psychosis.
But when we're trying to get to the bottom of something like this,
listen to me. I talked to her last night, and she told me a whole lot of things that I am not airing out.
Yeah, but I mean, we have to assume that it's possible that her memory in this instant is jarred.
I mean,
that maybe
her memory is jarred, and I'm trying to help her jar some of it. She's never met me other than with Natanya.
Sure. Well, I'm quite happy to sit here and say
confusion.
Yeah,
and
but what I'm saying,
not covering anything. See, this is
Jag,
what's insane. No, people say, she's covering up. What is there to cover up? I don't know her.
Well, here's the thing. I don't really get why it's so important. I mean, is it not plausible that at a party when she was, wherever she was or whatever age she was,
for a day
No,
in
but
my life.
Jag, you're not. Just listen to me. I believe what you're saying, right? But I also believe that it's very plausible that somebody could have turned around and said, "Oh, this is Jaguar at a party, misintroducing you. She's convinced she's met somebody that she hasn't, and her misintroduction or missed memory could be something that."
There are a few people in the business that have my name. One of them is my little brother, Jaguar French. There's another dude who's an MC named Jaguar, and I know a couple of chicks that have been in the game, used to go and hang out at parties, that use my moniker as well. A lot of people like my name.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Is it not possible then, rather than making such a hardcore sort of, because I kind of felt like people were, it was almost like you were trying to convince people that if this one,
something that isn't true.
I understand that, but surely it's something that we should just move. I understand that there's a good chance that she is wrong about meeting you, and sort of move on and try and support her for what she needs.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm asking from this point forward, if you do not have definitive facts or receipts about me, please do not say my name. Like, seriously.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No, there's 25 thumbnails with my name on it attached to this, and it has nothing to do with me. Half of them are saying that I'm attaching myself intentionally because I'm clout chasing who? Now, don't let me, I don't want to be cocky, but let's just be honest. I get billions of views worldwide. Not millions. Billions. Who am I clout chasing? Who do I am the clout. Who do I need to clout chase? Especially little internet Sputniks that come out of nowhere and flash out of the pan and get 1 million views and think you done something. Do me a favor. Do that every month, every time you come out. Every month. But to do it on the back of someone else's pain, that's just not right. It's not right.
True.
And please, if you do not know me, stop lying on me. Because people like looking for reasons to attack me. If you truly respect what I do, don't do that to me. That's all. I ain't mad at anybody. I'm not trying to tear anybody down personally. I think that what both of these women are doing to themselves at this time in life is suicide.
Well, this is the thing. You can say that and you can give your opinion. And if they don't listen, then that's kind
There's
of...
nothing I can do about it.
I get, yeah. And I mean that respectfully,
Fine.
obviously.
And that's fine. But do me a favor, just leave me out of it. I got better fish to fry.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No
I just think I feel like the way that was.
All of this was a lot of people
Ron,
were
give up,
expecting
Ron.
a lot of things to go a different way because they didn't realize that Diddy is not getting out. You know, a lot of these stories that are going on right now have been creating a lot of confusion with the case. You know, people not being sure who's telling the truth, who's not, who's this, who's that. You know, all of this confusion could have created enough room for the judge to give. Thank God, God was working today. The devil stays in jail.
I'm just hearing this.
If you don't know me, if we haven't worked together,
I'm assuming bail was denied.
all due respect.
Yeah, I get that.
Cover
I
that.
get that. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, Jag. Right? Here's the thing. I feel like the way that you came in and said that, it put a massive question mark over not just what she'd said about meeting you, but her story to the side chat.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault. I do not know her. And she keeps telling this story It's not true.
I understand that.
I would
No,
never
but-
deny. I would never deny meeting a witness.
But this is what I'm saying to you. Is it not better to find a solution for why that false memory is there
Do you
than to
want
just
to know what? You know what? How about you guys figure that out? I'll watch from the bushes.
I mean, I'm asking you. I mean, is it not possible that it could be a false memory?
Listen to me. It could be. I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you not looking at her eyes and you're not convinced that she feels like?
For any of the victims, they can talk to. We do have professionals.
Hold on a second, honey. Can you just tell them?
I was gonna say, take me off this. Hey, okay, Ron.
Yo.
Essentially, I'm just gonna say this. We got people that have been reaching out to us. These are professionals. These are counselors who have said if any victim comes forward and wants any help, they'll be willing to give it to them for free. So what we're gonna do is, you reach out to me. You got my number. We will give them their number because we have so many counselors that have reached out and said this.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, no, Jag never met this woman until recently when they were speaking on Natanya's channel, and that now if she has memories of whatever and they're false or whatever, then that's what we will do. We will send her the counselors. We have a few counselors who are interested in helping, and we'll send her their number.
Well, I mean, that's it. I mean, for me, it's about helping as much as we can. So that sounds probably like an option. So my brain is full.
Danny Lynn, I just want to let you know, no, because I'm a member here, so this matters to me.
Yeah, you do.
Right now, hey, Khadijah, right now, you have 55 trolls from the Crown Family channel, which is the official 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, and the Avengers in here, sitting in here running bots in this chat. Unbelievable.
Well, just to be clear, the only reason I was pressing back against you, Jag, is I think a lot of the time people get intimidated to just not ask you questions and follow up on things.
Row, you could listen.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Row all over me.
And
You're the only one. I just, like I say, for me, it's clear that if you were there, even if you were doing something really, embarrassing or whatever, you'd follow on your own sword. Correct, right? And I believe you. But I also believe that that Mesha believes what she is saying, if that makes sense. That's fine. I know a lot of schizophrenics who believe a lot of things.
Well,
that are
real. But that's what I'm saying. So there could potentially be a false memory there or something. So that was really my only point. That was it.
I agree. And like I said, that's perfectly fine, but I cannot co-sign a memory that I for sure
I'm not asking you. No, I'm not asking you to, just to be clear. So 100%. And like I say, wow. I believe that you would definitely
say, but
guys,
listen, we got almost 5K in the chat. Wow, look at that.
Sadly, I'm sitting here beside my beautiful fiance who has given me the look. I'm on the laptop with the camera off.
Oh no, how's the baby?
And the baby's due soon, man. Like, I'm telling you.
Eating up everything?
Eating up everything. I found a block of cheese in my fridge with teeth marks in it the other day, Jag.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah, she's doing good. But listen,
let's not forget that everything that we're doing is to make sure that you don't have to worry about what's going to happen to your kid when he leaves the house after he gets here.
Amen.
Oh yeah, mine are all like daughters and sons of a high-powered witch they're all going to take over the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But listen, Jag, great to see you. Sean, sorry I've got to duck out. Thank you, Side Chat. Thank you.
No worries.
We'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.
Do you want me to drop down now, Sean?
I want to ask you, did you see our interview with Suge Knight?
Yeah.
I got to see some of it. I got to watch the rest of it. There's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
And then, the whole Diddy thing.
Yep.
Suge Knight.
Yeah, that was good.
Diddy was
Judge.
denied bail again.
Yeah.
I told everybody he wasn't getting out.
No, why don't nobody believe me?
I think his lawyers are rinsing him, giving him false hope, just trying to create more work for themselves.
And I think the
Kinda like
judge,
how they did for.
I think the judge intentionally made him think he had hope for a couple of days. I'm gonna let him sit for a whole weekend and make him think that he gonna get out, make him think that he got a little hope, and then I'm gonna come back and say no. They are putting salt in his wounds. They are twisting the knife on Diddy. They are, how dare you? Yeah, that is real ugly.
Yeah.
Because everybody was so convinced that liar was gonna win.
Yeah. Just
I think I said that wasn't gonna happen either, didn't I?
You did, yes.
You know,
Thank goodness.
I love you, and I could sit here all day, and I could just go list for list for list of all of the things that I said before they happened. Earlier this year, almost 7 months ago on the blue couch, I made it very clear. I was wearing my brown camisole jacket. I had on a black blouse. I had on a black head wrap and my black glasses. I was hiding in plain sight. Oh God, because the interview, the first blue couch this year in the truth suit, as I call it, that went insane. And you know, I sat there and I said that I had confirmation from monitoring the dark net. They were selling the freak off tapes.
Wow.
And that Diddy was willing to throw enough out there just so he could dirty up everybody else before he went down. Didn't I said that?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what happened?
Yes. Do you think he's trying to put fake people out there to obstruct justice presently?
Absolutely. I mean, that's part of the reason why he didn't get bond. They found notes upon notes and transmissions upon transmissions of, him
bad things he doing
and scheming to throw everything off for the jury pool, to intimidate witnesses, having people calling people a million times a day. I don't understand why everyone keeps creating reasonable doubt for the devil when we all know he's guilty. Period.
I'm gonna leave it right there, man. This is an hour. Most of the time we try to keep them down to about an hour. Marsha, I hope I'm saying your name right. Dear, please stop doing these podcasts. I understand that you're trying to tell the truth. It's the truth. It's your story. You are so happy with yourself because you finally got enough nerve up to tell your story. We understand that. You are not thinking about they trying to kill me. If somebody's trying to kill you and you believe that, you telling them what church you going to. And I ain't see it clear, but all this AI stuff, and they can superimpose so they can see and match that picture up with their website and get the address so they can start plotting on you. You setting yourself up. I mean, watch some of the movies. Dun, 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 dun. All this stuff is in the movies. They made a movie about your daggone police report. This is the stuff that you're thinking. This is the stuff that you're saying. You're saying that you met Jaguar Wright in a strip club? What? And you think if it happened, if it didn't happen, that's not my point. My point is Jaguar saying, girl, I ain't meet you, not, especially not in that year. Well, she said that she does not remember the years too well. She don't remember the years. She said, I want to get hypnotized so I can remember the years. Because this girl is telling the truth and she is trying her best to make sure the truth is correct. Jaguar was in Dallas, but not that year. See? Well, shit, I messed up on the year. My bad. but I know I met you. Nah, honey, you ain't never meet me. And Jaguar probably telling you that to try to tell you to shut up. Don't tell people I ain't meet you. Online, I'm going to tell you I ain't meet you. Then when I get on the phone, say, girl, do you know how you messing up? I got to move slickly. I'm on here, got you crying because I'm trying to tell you without saying, shut up. Yes, I remember you. Keep your mouth shut. We trying to break this case. Nobody thought about that part. Come on, y'all. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. And you telling the world for a couple of pennies. And then you got people like me to come and just reiterate the stuff because we want to make some pennies. You ain't going to get no realer than me because I don't need to do this to make the pennies. I don't understand you people. Lonnie B was going to represent the girl, and then all of a sudden you ain't do enough training with the girl. She's smoking. Everybody want to do they self. This is why Puffy got these people on lockdown, because everybody want to do it their way, and you have to do it my way. That's what Puffy said. Either my way or the highway, and a lot of these people choose to stay. Rick Ross, Missy Elliott, Mary J. Blige, Kim, Cassidy, they chose to stay. When they tried to leave, oh, she'll be back. Yeah. Some of y'all gotta wake up, man. I swear to God, I don't understand this. I'm glad I wasn't even chosen, because I'm afraid that I would have wanted that stardom so much that I would have, well, this going to only last an hour at the most. And then I the rest of my life, I can get everything I want. Come on, y'all. Diddy is going down. I cannot believe that this soap opera and this anticipation on this lawyer. I'm going to go research that. And we are not here, and I done heard this a couple of times. We are not here. Trust me, we gonna survive. We got too many tricks up our sleeve. We got too much talent over here. I did another Jaguar Wright video. Y'all should go check out. I put all my music that I produced. This is a recording studio that I built with my hands. I can build things. And this is a recording studio that I wired up and bought all the equipment, and I produce music, videos, and all that type of stuff. So yeah, we jumped on the bandwagon, but I was invited to the bandwagon, and I'm glad I came, because y'all need some help, man. All y'all need some help, man. Jesus Christ, why we can't just get along? Mike Cross, man, the Music Recording Network. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.